Hello everyone, welcome back to the next session of social science. I am your teacher Kavita here to present and as well as to discussions about MCQ questions of social science. In a previous video, we have discussed about multiple choice questions of geography lessons, isn't it? Yes, I hope everyone watched in a previous video. Today I am come back with another most important lessons from the history part. In today's session, we are going to discussions on three lessons from the history part. Those lessons are advent of Europeans to India, and next lesson the extension of the British rule and as well as the impact of British rule in India. So, we are going to discussions on MCQ questions from these three lessons. I hope it may use for you all. So, let's start our first question from the history part. Just take down your notes in a paper, try to write answer in your paper. The first question here, dash was the considered as the gateway of European trade. Again once I am repeating here, dash was the considered as the gateway of European trade. Option A, Constantinople. Option B, Spain. Option C, Italy. Option D, Portuguese. The right answer here, Constantinople. So, the Constantinople was called the gateway of European trade. And next question here, a Portuguese sailor was found new sea route to India. Again once I am repeating here, a Portuguese sailor was found ನ್ಯೂ ಸಿ ರೂಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಸ ಜಲಮಾರ್ಗವನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಂತಹ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್ ನಾವಿಕ ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ರಾಬರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈವ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಡುಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ವಾಸ್ಕೋ ಡ ಗಾಮಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಹೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುನ್ರೋ. ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ವಾಸ್ಕೋ ಡ ಗಾಮಾ. Vasco da Gama was the Portuguese sailor. He found new sea route to India. And next question, Vasco da Gama had reached Kappadu near Calicut in the year. Vasco da Gama had reached Kappadu near Calicut in the year. Option A, 1497. Option B, 1498, option C, 1499, option D, 1493. The right answer here, option B, 1498. So, Vasco da Gama had reached Kappadu near Calicut in the year 1498. Option B here. Next question, the first European was arrived to India. ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲ ಯುರೋಪಿಯನರ ಆಗಮನ ಯಾರು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಚ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡಚ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅರೈವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಸ್ ದ ವೈಸರಾಯ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸಿನ ವೈಸರಾಯಾಗಿ ಯಾರು ಆಗಮನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅರೈವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಸ್ ದ ವೈಸರಾಯ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ರಾಬರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈವ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಕೋ ಡಿ ಅಲ್ಮೇಡಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡುಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ವಾಸ್ಕೋ ಡ ಗಾಮಾ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಪೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, dash arrived in India as the viceroy of Portuguese. Option A Robert Clive. Option B, Francisco de Almeida. Option C, Dupleix. Option D, Vasco da Gama. The right answer here, option B, Francisco de Almeida. Next question. Blue water policy was implemented by. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ವಾಟರ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿನ ಯಾರು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಬ್ಲೂ ವಾಟರ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ವಾಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಆಲ್ಫೋನ್ಸೋ ಡಿ ಅಲ್ಬುಕರ್ಕ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ವಾಸ್ಕೋ ಡ ಗಾಮಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರಾಬರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈವ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ಕೋ ಡಿ ಅಲ್ಮೆಡಾ. The right answer here, Francisco de Almeida. The blue water policy was implemented by Francisco de Almeida. Next question. The administrative center of the Portuguese. ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸರ ಒಂದು ಆಡಳಿತದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ? The administrative center of the Portuguese. Option A, Goa. Option B, Surat. Option C, Bombay. Option D, Madras. The right answer here, option A, Goa. Goa was the administrative center of the Portuguese. Next question here. Dutch United East Company was established in the year. Option A, 1600. Option B, 1602. Option C, 1603. Option D, 1604. The right answer here, 1602. So, Dutch United East India Company was established in the year 1602. Next question. The Queen Elizabeth issued a royal permission the East India Company in the year. The Queen Elizabeth issued a royal permission the East India Company in the year. Option A, on 31st December 1600. Option B, on 30th December 1600. Option C, on 1st December 1600. Option D, on 2nd December 1600. I think don't get confused here. The right answer here, on 31st December 1600. Option A is the right answer for this question, that is on 31st December 1600. So, the Britain Queen Elizabeth had given royal permission to the East India Company to establish British East India Company in India in the year on 31st December 1600. Next question here. Dash a Mughal king had issued a royal permission to English. ಯಾರು ಮೊಘಲ್ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯನು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ? Dash a Mughal king had issued a royal permission to English. Option A, Akbar. Option B, Jahangir. Option C, Shah Alam II. Option D, Babur. The right answer here, option B, Jahangir. The Jahangir, a Mughal king, had issued a royal permission to the British. They start their trade companies in India. Next question. Sir Thomas Roe was an ambassador of. Just listen carefully, this is question. Sir Thomas Roe was an ambassador of dash. Option A, James I. Option B, James II. Option C, James III. Option D, James IV. The right answer here, James I. Sir Thomas Roe was an ambassador of James I. Next question. The English took Madras from the king of. The English took Madras from the king of. Option A, Jahangir. Option B, Chandragiri. Option C, Shah Alam II. Option D, none of the above. ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. But the right answer here, option B, Chandragiri. Next question. The capital city of British East India Company in India. So, option A Pondicherry, option B Madras, option C Calcutta, option D Goa. The capital city of British East India Company in India. The right answer here option C Calcutta. So, option C Calcutta was the capital city of British East India Company in India. Next question. The French East India Company started as a government owned company in the year. Again once I am repeating the question here. The French East India Company started as a government owned company in the year. Option A 1664, option B 1665, option C 1667, option D 1668. The right answer here option A 1664. So, the French East India Company was established in the year 1664. Next question. The administrative center of the French East India Company. The administrative center of French East India Company. ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಚರ ಒಂದು ಆಡಳಿತದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಗೋವಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬಾಂಬೆ, option C Pondicherry, option D Calcutta. The right answer here option C Pondicherry. The Pondicherry was the administrative center of the French East India Company. Next question. Battle of Buxar was started in the year. The Battle of Buxar was started in the year option A 1757, option B 1758, option C 1764, option D 1768. The right answer here option C 1764. Next question. Mir Qasim entered into agreements with the Nawab of Oudh. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಕ್ಸರ್ ಆಗೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀರ್ ಕಾಸಿಮ್ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ರಾಜನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾನೆ. Mir Qasim entered into agreements with the Nawab of Oudh. Option A Shuja ud Daul, option B Mir Jafar, option C Shah Alam II, option D Chandragiri. The right answer here option A Shuja ud Daul. So, Mir Qasim entered into agreements with the Nawab of Oudh. That is right answer here option A Shuja ud Daul. Next question here. Battle of Buxar took between option A Mir Qasim versus Robert Clive, option B Mir Qasim versus Dupleix, option C Mir Qasim versus Hector Munro, option D Mir Qasim versus Sir I Coot. What is the right answer here? The right answer here option C Mir Qasim versus Hector Munro. Next question. Dual government was introduced by option A Robert Clive, option B Dupleix, option C Sir I Coot, option D Count de Lally. What is the right answer here? The right answer here option A Robert Clive. Next question. Robert Clive was introduced dual government in the year. Again once I am repeating the question here. Robert Clive was introduced dual government in the year. Option A 1764, option B 1765, option C 1766, option D 1767. The right answer here option B 1765. Next question. Shah Alam II had given Kora and Allahabad to. So this is the next lesson question here, which is I am saying right now. Shah Alam II had given Kora and Allahabad to? Option A, Marathas. Option B, British. Option C, French. Option D, Oudh. And ಇಲ್ಲಿ Shah Alam II. So he was the king of Mughal Empire. After end of the Battle of Buxar, he was under British East India Company. Later here, Shah Alam II, again he became the king of Mughal Empire with the help of Marathas. ಮತ್ತೇನಾಗುತ್ತಾನೆ, ಶಾ ಆಲಮ್ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮೊಘಲ್ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯದ ರಾಜನಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮರಾಠ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೋರಾ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲಹಾಬಾದ್ನ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಮರಾಠಾಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಚ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಔದ್. The right answer here Marathas. Because of here Shah Alam II again he became the king of Mughal dynasty with the help of the Marathas, so that he had given two major places to Marathas here. Those places are Kora and Allahabad. But Kora and Allahabad, these two places before given to British. ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನ ರಾಜನಾದ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮರಾಠರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಶಾ ಆಲಂ II, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರಘೋಬಾ, option D French. The right answer here Raghoba. Why did Raghoba kill Narayan Rao here? Because if you all, ನೀವು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಶ್ವೆ ಆಫ್ ದ Maratha family here, that is Madhav Rao. He was died. It was another setback for the Maratha Federation. After Madhav Rao, his brother became the Peshwe of the Maratha family. His name Narayan Rao. But who want to become here? Raghoba wanted to become the Peshwe of Maratha. ರಘೋಬನಿಗೆ ತಾನಾಗಬೇಕು ಪೇಶ್ವೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗ ಯಾರು ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ರಘೋಬ ಅಂದರೆ, ರಘೋಬ ವಾಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್. ಸೊ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್, ರಘೋಬ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ಗೆ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ರಘೋಬ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್. ಆ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ನಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಘೋಬ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ? ಅಂಕಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಪೀಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ರಾವ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್, ಶಾ ಆಲಂ II, ರಘೋಬ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಚ್. ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರಘೋಬ. ರಘೋಬ, he was the uncle of Narayan Rao. Next question, the first Anglo-Maratha war was ended with a treaty. The first Anglo-Maratha war was ended with a treaty. Option A, Salbhai Agreement. Option B, Treaty of Bessin. Option C, Lahore Agreement. Option D, Madras Agreement. The right answer here, Salbhai Agreement. Next question, as per the Salbhai Agreement, Dash became the Peshwa of Maratha Federation. After end of the first Anglo-Maratha war here, who became the Peshwa of Maratha Federation according to the Salbhai Agreement? Salbhai Agreement ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರು ಪೇಶ್ವೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ರಘೋಬ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಮಾಧವ್ ರಾವ್ II, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಮಾಧವ್ ರಾವ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಾಲಾಜಿ ರಾವ್. Then who became the Peshwa of Maratha Federation as per the agreement of Salbhai? The right answer here option B, Madhav Rao II. Madhav Rao II was the son of Narayan Rao. Narayan Rao na maga yaru antandre illi Madhav Rao II. So as per the Salbhai agreement, Madhav Rao II became the Peshwa of Maratha Federation. Next question, the Peshwa entered the subsidiary alliance system by accepting the treaty of Dash. Once I am repeating the question, the Peshwa entered the subsidiary alliance alliance system by accepting the treaty of dash. Right answer here, before that option here. Option A, Basin. Option B, Salbhai. Option C, Madras. Option D, Lahore. The right answer here, the Treaty of Basin. Next question, the Lahore Agreement did between. The Lahore Agreement did between. Option A, Anglo-Mysore. Option B, Anglo-Maratha. Option C, Anglo-Sikh. Option D, Anglo-French. The right answer here, Anglo-Sikh. The Lahore Agreement did between Anglo and Sikhs. Next question, and this is question from the third lesson, the impact of the British rule in India, which is I am saying right now. Question, the civil services were introduced by. The civil services were introduced by option A, Lord Cornwallis. Option B, Warren Hastings. Option C, R.M. Byrd. Option D, Thomas Munro. The right answer here, Lord Cornwallis. The Lord Cornwallis was introduced civil services. Next question, all the natives of Hindustan are completely corrupt. This statement was said by. All the natives of the Hindustan are completely corrupt. It was said by option A, Warren Hastings. Option B, Thomas Munro. Option C, Lord Cornwallis. Option D, R.M. Byrd. The right answer here, Lord Cornwallis. Next question, the judicial system was introduced by. Option A, Warren Hastings. Option B, Lord Cornwallis. Option C, R.M. Byrd. Option D, Lord William Bentinck. The right answer here, option A, Warren Hastings. Next, a Diwani Adalat means. A Diwani Adalat means option A, criminal court. Option B, civil court. Option C, Qazis. Option D, Kotubal. The right answer here, civil court. Next question, a Fauzidari Adalat means. A Fauzidari Adalat means option A, Qazi. Option B, Kotubal. Option C, criminal court. Option D, civil court. The right answer here, criminal court. And this is the last question from the session. The police system was introduced by. The police system was introduced by Lord Cornwallis. Option B, Thomas Munro. Option C, Warren Hastings. Option D, R.M. Byrd. The right answer here, option A, Lord Cornwallis. So, by this question, let me finish my session here. And before going to end my session, so I am going to suggestion for you all, stay at home, stay safe and stay distance, and don't forget to wear mask and be brave in your examination. Thank you and have a nice day.